Arsenal Fan TV here with a couple of Aussie Gooners. I'm not going to ask them about the cricket.
Actually, we did well today. Shane Watson made 170 something.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We're right on top. But in the test, that doesn't count.
Well, I won't ask you about the cricket, but the football tonight, your Gooners, you must have been happy with that tonight.
Yeah, great result. Little bit worried about it beforehand, but 3-0, can't argue with that. Take that any day of the week.
I mean, we as everybody in the pub was kind of a bit worried before the game. Going away to Turkey is never easy. The ease in which they won the game, I mean, that must restore a lot of confidence. Yeah,
absolutely. I still think there's a couple of holes that we need to look at fixing, particularly centre backs. When Koscielny went down, you know, and Sanya's playing at centre back, that doesn't look great. But yeah, I guess going forward and particularly that second half, those 3 goals, you know, a lot more confident than I probably was 3 days ago.
Now we're in the Champions League now. Well, more or less. Tempted fate, but more or less we're nearly there.
Yep.
Is this now the opportunity to go and get some of those big targets that we're after? Because we can now say to them, yeah, we're definitely in it.
I think we have to. I mean, I think most people think that we have to make some signings before the window closes.
Who would you be happy with?
I would have, if you asked me that 5-6 weeks ago, I would have said Higuain, Fellaini, and I don't know, maybe one more other than that, and I would have been pretty happy. But obviously those guys have gone to other clubs, so I don't know. I still think Fellaini's an option. You got to trigger a buyout clause. I mean, it's probably more money than they want to spend, but I don't think they have a choice anymore. You probably got to spend the money, even if it's 24 to 25 million. They said they've got 70, 80, 90 sitting there. Use it.
And we get a lot of messages from Gooners in Australia.
Yep.
I mean, just tell us about a lot of supporters of Arsenal in Australia.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot of supporters of the game in general. Liverpool just came to Melbourne a few weeks ago and got 95,000 show up for their game on a Wednesday night. And I mean, the big clubs like your Arsenal, your Liverpool, Manchester, they all have big following back at home. Absolutely.
Have they heard of Tottenham over there?
Yeah. Actually, my housemates are Tottenham supporters.
Oh, so they're even over there, are they?
There's only the 2 of us. It was actually last day of the season last year. It was great because I was sitting. We had the game on the TV at 3 in the morning, and obviously Arsenal got into the Champions League and Tottenham didn't, and I was just sitting there having a great time. He was pretty shitty.
But you're confident now. You're happy now that, you know, I mean, a lot of relief. Much better performance, and do you think we can kick on from this? Questionable.
I don't know. I mean, great result, but with a club like Arsenal, Champions League qualification is sort of the bare minimum, really. If you ask me if we're going to go deep into the Champions League, I don't know. I'm probably not hugely confident about that right now. If you get past the group stage and you just sort of drop out after that, it's just sort of the same thing it's probably been for the last few years. I'd love to see them spend a little bit of money and actually go deep in the tournament, see what happens. But, you know, good result. Happy with tonight.
What you saw there was the result of total incompetence by the board and the manager. And it couldn't have gone any worse. They've had 90 days to buy players. We've lost 5 players in 1 day, and due to their incompetence, there's a very good chance for all that hard work we did trying to get 4th, it could blow it Wednesday night. And I'll tell you something, one of them, if not both of them, have got to go. And I've got a message to Tim Payton and John Cross and all you media lovies, get off your arse and start saying it as it is. And a message to the board, either fucking shape up or get out, because you've let all the fans down. You should be ashamed of yourself, Gazidis.